Given the algebraic proof, 6 times x minus 1 plus 4 equals 2 times x plus 9, prove that x equals 5. Our first step is to rewrite our given. 6 times x minus 1 plus 4 is 2 times x plus 9. And the reason for this, like most of the reasons for our first step, this is given. Step 2, we are looking at what we would do to this algebraic problem to solve for x. And most likely what we would do, although it's not the only thing that we could do here, is we would probably distribute the 6 on the left-hand side and the 2 on the right-hand side. So distributing the 6, we get 6 times x, which gives us 6x, minus 6 times 1, which is minus 6. We still have the plus 4. Distributing the 2, we get 2 times x, which is 2x, plus 2 times 9, which is 18. What property let us go from the first step to the second step? So what did we do? We distributed on both sides. So this is the distributive property. We would continue then trying to get x by itself on one side. On the left, we should notice that we have 6x minus 6 plus 4. So we have like terms, a minus 6 and a plus 4. So we probably want to take care of that first. So we get 6x. Well, a minus 6 plus 4 leaves us with a minus 2. And we have 2x plus 18 left on the right side. Nothing changes there. This is not the addition property of equality, because the addition property of equality adds to both sides. It's not the subtraction property of equality, because that subtracts something from both sides, and we did not add or subtract something from both sides. It was only one side. So there's kind of a few different things that you could say here. One, I'm okay with just saying that this is addition, not property of equality. Or, I like this abbreviation, CLT, that you combined like terms, or you could write it out. Or the book sometimes, and in some of your other work, you'll see it'll use or call this substitution. I'm okay with any of them. Again, continue to solve for x. What would our next step be? We would probably subtract 2x from both sides. So 4x minus 2 is 18. What's the reason that we can go from step 3 to 4? What do we do to both sides? We subtracted the same thing from both sides, so that is the subtraction property of equality. Step 5, we're getting toward the end here. Probably adding 2, 4x equals 20. We added the same thing to both sides, so that is the addition property of equality. And 6, lastly, we are going to divide both sides by 4. X equals 5. That is what we were trying to get. And we divided both sides. So that is the division property of equality. As I mentioned from the start, the distributive property is not the first property you have to use here, though it probably will be the one that you will use. You do have some other options. The 6 times x minus 1, the 4, and the 2 times x plus 9 all have a common factor of 2. So you could decide to start your problem here by dividing out a 2 out of everything, leaving you with 3 times x minus 1 plus 4 equals x plus 9. You would probably distribute in the next step. The proof would look a little bit different.